Hello there guys, it's DontChewOnChewie here, and today I bring you a build of a weeping willow tree. Or maybe it's just a willow tree, but I'm kind of thinking Harry Potter style, I don't know, that's just in my mind. Yeah, so we're going to build a weeping willow tree, but before we start the build, there's a couple of things that I really quickly want to mention, and the first thing is, thank you guys for your support. I released a channel update video, which I might have took down by now, so to not confuse people. Yeah, but I did a channel update video saying, I'm kind of a bit behind on my schoolwork and I really need to catch up. And you guys were really understanding and really awesome. And it's just amazing that you guys are so cool. A lot of you guys are in the same situation as well, so I hope you guys catch up with your work as well. And second of all, I'm using fancy graphics textures. Look at this. See-through leaves, baby. And that's because I'm on my new computer running at a solid 120 frames per second. And it is so nice. But anyway, let's crack on with the build. I'm going to take this mushroom because we might use it for the build. So let's crack on with the build. So I'm going to show you guys how I got the design. I'm going to show you a design I've done. So basically a quick tutorial of how I came up with the design is I just made a block of wood like this. And then went out at a diagonal like this. Built up. Break that 4 blocks like this, and this is how I went around starting my tree. So I curved it like this, and then I think I may have curved back in as well, so like this for this design, and then just built up a few more, just like this. And that's how I would go around building one of these. If you're going to do custom build, yeah, you want a big one, you can make like a little circle or something around it like this and build it up like that. That's how I would go around building these for a custom built one. And now I'm going to show you guys, as I destroy all this wood, how one of mine looks like and how I build it. So this is going to be one that I've built, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So to start off with, we're going to place 1 log, 2 logs, and then 4 logs. So we're going to stick to this square shape, and we're going to stick to the pattern I just showed you with the 4 logs going off like this. So you got 1, 2, 2, 1. And the tree is going to be kind of going out like this way. It's like diagonally this way. Then we're going to place a log here, a log here. We're going to take these both up 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, and you should have something like this, like a little slope. Now we're going to come up to our 3rd block here. We're going to place a sideways log, which is going to allow us to place this log here, and then we're going to go up 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To quickly set the time today. Like this. So we've got this large shape now. From here, we're going to go to our left side, or you can even do it on the right side, depending on. Well, I don't think it'll even make a difference. I'm going to use it on the left side. We're going to place a sideways log like this. Put 2 logs and delete this log here. And this is the main trunk of our tree. Okay. My cat is just freaking out next to me. I've got my computer in my room, and he's decided to just wedge himself on my shelf. And he's just like dreaming, he's freaking out, I don't know. Calm down, cat. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, now you guys should have something like this, and this is going to be the bark of our tree. We're going to do some work down the bottom here to make this look nicer. Don't worry, we're going to come to that soon. But at the minute, it's just a bark, it's just like where have all the leaves gone. So what you want to do, you just want to take out some logs like this, and this is totally random, this bit. You just want to make these kind of arms like this, and you can come off like anywhere. You can even like go down blocks like this, and just try and vary your arm lengths in size. So you just come off like this. I try and do 2 for each side, but maybe I'll do something a bit different here. And this is literally, I'm gonna make this a long one. That's what she said. It's just literally random. You just place some logs in kind of a branch-like fashion, and then you build down for kind of where the leaves are going to go. The leaves are going to go on these like sticking down bits here. And actually, is it worth like changing that one to be up? Yeah, we'll do it. You just do this like basically all the way around. So on this side, I think I'm going to come out here. I'm going to put kind of quite a large one. And then I'm going to come out maybe here and place a longer one than that. And it's just totally random. You want to make it look natural though. Is one thing that I will say. You don't want to have all the lengths of your arms the same. You want to try and make it look very as natural as possible, because obviously this is a man-made thing because you're making it. It's not a naturally generated thing. But oh hello, getting a bit close to that tree. You want to just try and do the arm lengths. It's somewhat natural. So here I can see that these three log branches here are all looking very similar size. So I'm going to just take one off here, and it's just, you just got to experiment a bit, with the size. So I'm happy with this. I'm quite happy with the size of my arms, I guess you could call them. And I'm going to use some birch leaves because I guess if you're in a swamp, I would probably actually use these oak leaves. But for just habit's sake, I'm going to use some birch leaves. And the first thing you want to do is just cover your arms. Just cover them as much as you can, like this, all the way around. And you're going to do this on every arm. And then what you're going to do is, I'll do a quick example on this one. You're just going to trim. You're just going to trim it away. Because this tree, this tree is not super healthy, This tree, it almost looks like it's dead, If you've ever seen like willow trees in real life, they don't look the healthiest of trees. And if you've seen the Harry Potter movie where the car crashes into it and gets jammed there and it gets like crushed and all that, this tree doesn't look very much alive, You don't have to trim all. Again, you just want to try and make it look as natural as possible. On this one I did it on all sides, but you don't have to do it on every one. This isn't an exact tutorial. With kind of like trees and stuff, it's just wherever the mind takes you, So we're just going to keep trimming and loosening this tree down. In fact, we'll get rid of this bottom one. Now we'll keep the bottom one, and we'll do that on another one. Just trimming this tree down every now and then. So I'll do this last one, and then I'm going to show you guys what I like to do with the bottom bit to add more detail, because I'm aware that this will get very boring pretty quickly, to be honest with you. So let's work on the bottom of the tree. So you just want to do this all the way around. I will come to this at the end of the video and just totally finish the tree off. But for people who just want a quick tutorial, I'm just going to show you how to complete your tree now, so you don't get totally bored of me placing these logs. So if we come around here, the front of the tree, it's a nice slope. But if we come around the back of the tree here, you can see this doesn't look nice. It's just a log, it doesn't look supported. So you just kind of got to place some logs a bit like this, put some roots in the ground like so. You just got to kind of add a bit more like depth and texture, because if you just keep this here, it looks quite nice, but it's like that would never be able to support this whole entire tree, this one log. But if we add these, it just gives it that tiny bit more detail to the build. Something I actually quite like doing now is actually placing leaves in the floor around the tree. It kind of gives the look, like autumn time's coming, IRL right now. And it just kind of looks like, oh look, these leaves have fallen on the floor from the tree. Autumn's here. And that's what I like to do to the bottom bit. But even with this, it makes the floor look nice, but this trunk still looks very boring. So another thing you can do is just dot some leaves around. So if you can see like a blank spot, let's just make a bush here like this. Just a bit of a bush. Just like that. Just on this part of the tree. You can add a few leaves here, around the back. You just scatter some leaves. I don't like that one though. Like so. Just adding it to the trunk of the tree. Like that. And it adds greenery to it. And it just adds so much to the build. It's such a small thing. Oh, hello. Jesus Christ, to the hole there. It's such a small thing adding these, and it's not exactly if you're building this in survival. Oh my god, look at your eyes. If you're building this in survival, you know, leaves aren't exactly a hard material to get. You can get like a stack in like under a minute. So that's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do, and this is for the leaves as well, because these sometimes can look a bit ugly. You know, you can just place some vines and just let them grow down. You know, just place them on the tree, place them on the back of the tree as well, just to give it that tiny bit more detail. So we'll place a leaf here, and we'll just place some vines here, and some around the back. Just adding greenery to your build can add a lot, especially in a tree, which of course is very green. It adds just a whole lot. I really want to add a birch leaf here, but I want to tie it in. We'll leave it. I don't like that. My OCD's kicking in. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. So this is basically the tutorial for the tree. As I said, I'm going to add all these leaves around as well to complete the tutorial. But it's very simple. I like what I really like about it is just the fantasy feel of it. And I'm going to show you at the end of the video what I mean by that. It's like, I can imagine when this tree is complete, I can imagine treasure, you know, being like underneath the tree and things like that. I can seriously imagine that. That's why I fell in love with this tree when I did it, and that's why I really wanted to show you guys what I'd been up to basically. And also, this is kind of like a little secret. If you stuck onto the video for this long, you're a pretty awesome guy. So I'm gonna let you guys into a little secret. I'm planning a world download soon. Should we get one on here? We'll just place a vine. I'm planning a world download soon, and it's going to be around the time of Halloween. So I'm going to give you that's kind of a little clue of what's going to kind of be coming to the channel. That's just a little teaser, I guess. But yeah, the tree still isn't done in my opinion. It's looking nice, but what I also like to do is just add some leaves here at the top. I just cover it all up like so. All the way. And obviously your tree might be a bit smaller than mine because of the arms. You know, like this. Just add dot a few leaves on top, and then just delete. So you don't even really have to place a lot of these leaves. But you just delete some to give it that kind of dying sort of feeling. So there was once leaves up here. Place some leaves there though, because it looks a bit ugly. There was once leaves up here, but those leaves have long died. So it's just a matter of trial and error, and just deleting, and then sometimes placing. It's just all about, yeah, you know, getting something that looks nice in the end. I kind of like this here. Let's get that like so, and get rid of this and place that leaf there. Yeah, you know, so if I just quickly set the time today again, and if we have a look, you know, I can honestly, and I'm not just saying this because it's my build, but I can imagine, you know, walking under this tree, and I love climbing them. Walking under this tree, and there just being like a chest here or something, you know, it looks kind of cool in my opinion. It's the first ever tree build I've really done, so I was pretty proud, you know, when I got this, when I did this build. But it's all about trial and error, guys. So if you've built this along at home, let me know in the comments, of course. But it's all just about trial and error. You've just got to place some blocks. Like, I'm still doing it now. I'm still building here. You just place some blocks. You get rid of some blocks. You just place some blocks. And that's literally all you do. It's just a matter of just adding greenery, adding detail. And, you know, half an hour. Yeah, you know, I don't know how long this video's been going on for. Quite a while actually, but you will get it in the end, and you're gonna have something nice, kind of a little treasure cove. Have 2 trees leading onto a path. I don't know, and I actually want to try adding some mushrooms and it turns out I can't because it's too light. But anyway, this has been my first ever kind of tree tutorial, and it could be the last, but I guess I can do like an oak tree or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Tell me if you want to see that. But this has been the end of the weeping willow tree tutorial. My cat's still freaking out, even at the end of the video. He's staring at me now like, what are you talking about? But yeah, this has been the end of the weeping willow tree tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like below. It means so much, and every time I see an extra like, it makes me smile and I do a little dance. That's half true. Sometimes I do a dance, sometimes I don't, but I always smile. So make sure to leave a like below. You guys have been really awesome recently. So close to 100 subs. I record this on the Tuesday, we're at 98. Make sure to tell your friends. Can't wait. You guys are epic. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.